Hey everyone, so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my planning essentials, which this is most of it, and then I have a few things that I'll show you in just a minute. But this month I am filming a series of videos to show you my planning process from beginning to end. So I thought it would be great to start off right away with what supplies I use to plan. And most of you guys know that I'm a minimalist planner, so I don't have tons of stuff, but there are the main things that I have that I call my essentials, and then there's plus a little bit extra, of course, to keep it fun. So this here in front of me are my main essentials that I carry with me everywhere, even from room to room in the house if I'm gonna plan, which I'm always planning stuff. And then also in my bag wherever I go, whether it be to school drop off, to the store, or anything, I always carry these three things with me. So I'll go through them one by one. So let's start with the planner, of course. I just did a flip through of this planner in one of my last videos, so you could take a look at that. I won't go into detail, but this is the Giulio Campagna matte black croc. I love it so much. It's a lot thinner. I forget what size these rings are. I think like 14 millimeter. They're really tiny rings. And I like it like that. I like it compact because I do use my iPad along with it. So yes, I'm really loving this planner so far, and like I said, I'm not going to go into detail with it, but these are just basically my planning my month, my week, my day, and then projects are let me turn a blank page, personal, shop, and content. So basically just those things, very minimal. As you can see, I have very minimal inserts, and it's just like my working projects that I keep in here, plus some favorite stickers like I showed in the video. And I also do use it as a wallet where I keep my debit cards and some cash. So of course my number one planning essential is my planner. And then I just mentioned that along with paper planning, I also do digital planning as well. This is the iPad mini, I forget, 5, I think, that you can use with the Apple Pencil. So I just have this, I always get questions on this. This is just the Apple brand Smart Cover, I think it's called, in pink sand. And it doesn't have a case on the back. This is it looks rose gold, but I think they just call it gold, apple gold or whatever. And so yeah, I use this for digital planning. I use a app called Notability, and so I'll go through this in my next video. I'm going to do a video about my tech and paper planning, but basically I use this for just note-taking and brainstorming and pre-planning. So that's my other planner essential, number 2. And then this handy pouch, this was actually part of one of our stationery subscription kits like earlier this year. I did a Instagram poll to see if you guys wanted me to bring this to the main shop, and so far it looks like you do, so this might be coming to the main shop soon. But it's just one of those plastic you know, see-through cases. I forget what this is called, but with those like lines in it, like thread. And this is Planner Love. This is my hand lettering. I had these printed up, and I keep all my travel, or I guess extra stuff that obviously can't fit in my planner. So basically I have my Apple Pencil, of course. This is the original one. I keep my gray mild liner highlighter for highlighting like headings or crossing off lists. I have my AirPods because I use this a lot for watching videos while I'm working. I have my favorite pen, and my second favorite pen. My first one is in my planner, and this is the Papermate Ink Joy Gel in 0.7. I really love this pen a lot, but I'm really into erasable pens for my planner. So I use this as an extra pen, like if I'm signing a card on the go, or my throwaway pen. So if someone asks to borrow a pen, I give them this one. And then I have these extra refills for my friction pen, and this is the 0.5 refill for this pen that's in my planner, and I talked about this before, but this pen is the friction erasable pen. So there's the eraser there. I love it. It's in gold. I forget how much this costs, but I'll link anything I can find, I'll link it down below. But these refills are for this pen, so if I'm out and about and I run out of ink, then I have backups here. And the 0.5 gel in the erasable ink is really good. It's nice and dark, and this particular pen erases really well, so I highly recommend it. And then speaking of erasing, I also have this friction eraser, so that way I don't have to keep unscrewing this top part. If I want to erase, I have this here, just a separate eraser. And then lastly, I have this washi card. So I have two washi cards. One actually does have washi wrapped around it, and then this one is just blank because I use it as a straight edge. For straight edge for either cutting washi or for drawing lines in my planner. So I just keep that. So yeah, I keep all those in here and carry with me everywhere. Especially because if I'm carrying my iPad mini around and I need my pencil, it's there, because on my iPad there's no place to really put it. And there are cases where you can put this, attach it on, but it makes it more bulky, and I like this super like just thin and minimal. So I keep it here handy with all my other essentials. And like I said, I carry this around with me. Usually you can see me around my house, even like on the couch with these three things beside me on the couch, or wherever I go, these are always in my bag. So besides these main planner essentials, I also have a few other things. So on the side of my desk here, so this is my actual desk that I'm filming at, I have this little stand, this acrylic stand, and in here, back here, I have some like those moleskin notebooks that I use for memory keeping. And then, but up here I have my other planning essentials that are always right here on my desk. So first of all, I have my sticker book, and I've showed this before. I don't remember if I updated you guys that I used to have a smaller one and this bigger one, and then I just didn't really need two sticker books. So right now I have everything in this larger sticker book, and so I keep the current month kit in here. So when I'm planning, I have all my you know, themed stickers right here in the front. And then in here, and I won't go through it in detail because I know a lot of you guys seen it in a previous video, but in here I have all my most used stickers that I use for planning every week. And then back here I have some extras from previous kits that I can use year round. Like these aren't really January specific, or like here September, I can use this all year round. So I like these stickers, so I keep them in here to use them whenever. And then some blank pages to add some more as I get them. And then in the back I keep stickers from other shops. I want to buy more, but I tend to not use them because I forget, and so I need to come up with a plan to use them more often. But yeah, some of my, mostly foil, as you can see here. I buy foil from other shops here, so I keep that in the back. So I keep this on my desk, and then in the front of that little acrylic sorter I also keep notepads. So both of these notepads were in previous Stationery subscription kits. This actually is available in the shop right now, in the main shop, just Marble, Dream Plan Do. And then this notepad is not available in the shop right now, but I'm planning to bring it back probably soon. And this is like a pocket size, I believe, size page, so you can tell the size. I don't remember, this might be 4x6. So yeah, I always keep these on hand for note taking, you know, just writing extra notes down. And then I keep my favorite sticky notes here in that sorter as well. So these are new. These just came out in the subscription kit last month, September, I believe. And they are going to come to the main shop because I do have overstock of these, and I think I will keep them as just regular stock in the shop. So it's just like a meal slash health tracker, and then just blank grid. And then this one here is, this was part of a subscription kit as well, with some page flags and another grid sticky note. This is like a 2x2 or something like that, so it's nice and small. I like having different size sticky notes. This one is sold out, but I am going to redesign a little bit, like maybe change up the design of these and then stock them in the shop as a regular product, hopefully soon. So I always keep these on the side because I use these every week. And then also on my desk I have washi. So I have a little bit more. I used to have a ton of washi. I sold it because I keep buying washi. I don't use washi that often, except for marking off like vacations or stuff on my monthly spread. But other than that, I don't use it that often. But I did keep these ones, which are my favorite, Simply Gilded washi in the pink. This is also, it looks purple, but it comes out like a mauve-ish type pink color, which I really love. And then a dark gray one and some white ones. I have a couple more of these same colors in, like the skinny, I think it's 5mm size, that wouldn't fit in this little box. I have it in a drawer. Excuse me. But I keep this on my desk. And then I also have this jar of pens. This is my favorite mug, Hustle and Heart. But in here I wanted to show you, like I have some pens, like old school dollar spot pens and stuff like that, which they're just useful if you need a pen. But my essentials in here, because this is about planning essentials, are mainly these two things. And actually this one here I have on my drawer. So I use these two scissors, but these are my other planning essentials. So of course scissors, and I like using these smaller ones for when I'm cutting the holes in my inserts. Like, let's see. So I always like to cut the holes so I can pop them in and out. So these small scissors are great for cutting those little holes. So I always keep these on my desk. And then I have bigger ones. And then I have this slice tool from EK Tools. It's just a little ceramic slicer, which I use to mostly cut washi, but sometimes stickers, like to trim them down. So these are part of my planning essentials as well. And then lastly, I have, or two last things, I have this undo. Some of you might have heard of this around the planner community. Some people are intimidated by it or might not know how to use it correctly, or just simply don't like it, but I really recommend this if you're trying to remove or like reposition a sticker on your insert and you don't want to tear the sticker and you don't want to tear the insert. This is great for it. You just basically you know, open this cap, and then like if you have a sticker, I don't know if I have a sticker here, let's see. I just emptied out my pages because I'm doing some video shooting with the new inserts, so I emptied out the pages. But okay, so here are my October spread. So say if I wanted to reposition this sticker, all I would do is open the cap, let some of the liquid go onto it, and then you use this thing to peel it off. And then I heard some people say that they don't like it because if they're actually moving this to a whole nother spot, it leaves a sticky residue. All I do is then I get some more of the liquid, pour it on, and then grab a paper towel or a tissue and wipe it off, and it comes right off. And then some people are intimidated by this because it leaves, you know, it looks like a big wet spot here, but it just takes a couple minutes for that to dry, and then it's totally like new. Like the page doesn't wrinkle, it doesn't get messed up in any way. It looks like no sticker was ever there and no damage was done at all. So if you ever want to reposition a sticker and you want to save the sticker and you want to save your insert and make sure neither of those rip, I highly recommend this. I get it on Amazon. I saw it at Michael's before, but I haven't seen it lately, so you can get it on Amazon. I'll link it down below. And then the last thing is this, what you call it, like a tape dot roller. So you can't really see it, but basically I use this for sticking things in my planner. So like if you have a dashboard and say this was just like say it was just a regular paper and you wanted to stick like a card on it or something. Let me take this out. And you didn't want to use a clip or whatever, or say you were doing a few and you know you don't want to have clips everywhere and you just want to stick this on, all you do is roll the tape on. Here, let me get something flat. And then I don't know, let me see if you can see how you see those. Oh, there you go. And you can see those little adhesive like dots. You can put it on to wherever you want to stick it, and then it'll stick there, but it's also repositionable. So if you take it off, you can just take it off and you don't want to have anything there, or if you want to just put it somewhere else, it sticks again some more. So I really love this a lot, and I always get the repositional one. This one's the one from Michael's, but like 3M has one and maybe a few other brands. They all work the same. This one just happened to be cheaper, I think. And so yeah, and then like sometimes when you take it off, it leaves a couple of these little sticky dots on there, and all you have to do is go like this and wipe it away, and it's like new, like nothing was ever there. So I really like using this. So yeah, a lot of these other items are like extras that are not totally necessary for planning, but I do like to have them handy for certain occasions. Like I don't use this undo all the time, but when I do need it, I like to have this on hand. So I would say, like I said before, my three main things, like my ride or dies, I can't do without, are these three things here, and then everything else is just extra. But yeah, that's it. Those are my planning essentials. And in the upcoming videos, I'm going to talk about how I combine tech and paper, and then I'm going to show you how I actually plan my month, my week, my day, and then also like a day vlog where you can see how I use my planner throughout the day. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do that because it's kind of tricky and I'm not used to it. I'm used to doing these sit down videos, but I really want to do that for you guys. So stay tuned for videos to show you how I plan from beginning to end. So yeah, anyways, if you have any requests about what you want to see in these videos that are coming up, leave them in the comments and I'll try to address those. And yeah, until next time, talk to you guys later. Bye.